What's going on, everyone? How are you doing today? I hope you're doing fantastic. And in today's video, we're taking a look at the Figurized Standard New Spec version Vegeta model kit. Let's get into it. Oh, right. The mail's here. Come on, Maggie. Let's go get the mail. Yo, he's gone. Let's party. Yo, Mikey, you want some pizza? Radical, dude. Hey, Kakarot. What's up, Vegeta? Today's the day I will finally defeat you.
Everyone, back to your places. He's coming.
Oh, right. I can't wait to open this. DudeRetro Toy Reviews. All right, and here is the packaging. Here's the front of the box right here. Here is one of the sides of the box where it just shows the model kit in a bunch of cool different poses. And here's another side of the box where it shows off the runners and how it has the little Dragon Ball indicators on each runner to show where they go on the model kit and which parts they go to. And that is the packaging there. All right, and here's what you get inside of the box. So first up, you have runner A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Looks like you also get a stand for this model kit. You get this assembly instruction sheet, and it just kind of goes over the symbols that are going to be in the manual for this, and it kind of just explains what it is that they do. So it just helps putting this kit together. If you're new to building model kits, this might be useful to kind of go over and read before you start building the model kit. Then last, here is the manual. So this is my first Dragon Ball model kit. I haven't built one before, so I don't know how this is going to go. I am pretty excited just to see how this works. It looks like right there in the manual, it shows that on the runners there are Dragon Balls. I'll show you right here how on this runner right here, runner G, it's the 2-star ball, and then it's also the 7-star ball. It shows right here that the 2-star and then the 7-star, those are pieces for the body and the leg. So it looks like the Dragon Balls on the runners actually indicate where they go, which is really cool. It's really handy. So yeah, this is pretty cool. And I even like how right here, it shows you in each section what pieces you're gonna need for that section. So for the head, you're just gonna need that runner right there, runner A. So that is really cool. I actually really do like that. So I think this kit's gonna be pretty easy to build. It looks like it's pretty straightforward and doesn't look too complicated. So let's go ahead and put this kit together and let's check it out. All right, and here is Vegeta out of the packaging and completely snapped together. This kit actually looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I am really impressed with this. This kit was pretty simple to build. It wasn't too complicated, you know, and I don't know if I said this yet, but this is my first Dragon Ball model kit that I've built. And so this wasn't too complicated to do. Fairly simple, not too many pieces, nothing as complicated as like a master grade Gundam. And I think anybody who loves Dragon Ball and has any kind of like knowledge with the model kits, I think you're gonna love this. I think you're gonna have a lot of fun with it. It didn't take me too long either. I think probably the whole process with cutting the parts off, cleaning them up, and snapping the kit together, maybe 2 hours. But one thing I do want to point out is some of the marks from the nubs, they're hard to get off to get them completely clean. Like you can see right there in the hair. I believe there's one somewhere on this side. Yeah, right there. There's one. The blue right here is like super annoying. I have the razor sanding stick. It's the glass sanding stick that works really great with Gunpla, but for some reason it wasn't cleaning this at all. Usually it would only take a few passes for me to get this kind of filed down and cleaned up to where you couldn't see it. but all it kept doing was just scratching the plastic, and every time I tried to clean it, it just would not come clean. And I don't know, it does kind of suck. I don't like where some of the nubs, where the parts where they're connected to the runners, how like even over here you can see that, how like the stress mark from cutting the nubs off of the parts, it just leaves that mark there, and it's really difficult to try and clean up. At least it was for me. Maybe for someone else who has a little bit more experience, it may not be too bad, but for me, I was having a little difficulty trying to get these parts completely cleaned up. Like, look at the back there, like that looks really bad. I mean, this is good, it's on the back of the figure and not the front, because you're not going to see this all the time. But yeah, that looks pretty bad. And then back there, so it's mostly the back of the figure is where you're going to see a lot of them, so that's good. But at the same time, it just, oh man, it was frustrating trying to get this kit cleaned up. But I do love the way it looks. I love the detail in this. I love all the muscle tone. It looks really good. And I will have a speed build of this going up in a few days, so if you want to watch the kit being put together, be sure to check that out. But let's go ahead and get into the articulation of this. So the head looks, and the head, it does seem to come off a lot. Trying to bend it up, it wants to come off, but it goes up that far, looks down, and see, the head just keeps popping off. But as you saw, it's just on a dumbbell joint, and the neck actually has some articulation. The arm right here spins all the way around. It does go down and up, so if you go down, you can lift it up a little bit more.
Hey, what's up, dudes? I hope you're enjoying this video, and if you are, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Alright, now let's get back to this video. Cowabunga, dude!
So that's the articulation right there in that shoulder, and it is on a butterfly joint, and that just popped off. So you don't want to pull it too hard. It's hard for me to not treat this like a action figure, like an SH Fig Arts. I got to remember that this is just a model kit. But yeah, nice butterfly joint right there. So if the arm doesn't pop out, it goes all the way across the body, so good range of movement right there. There is a bicep swivel, double elbow joint right there. There is a spin at the elbow as well, spin at the hand, and there is a joint right here in the hand. You can see this, you can bend it, and that way the hand can spin all the way around, and it does bend, it goes in and out, just like so. So if you put the hand on there, you can get a little bit of movement out of it, just like that. You may have to mess with the hand. Oh, pull it up just slightly, then you can move it. Now, there is a torso cut. It doesn't really swivel, and there is a crunch right here, so that's nice. There is some nice crunch right here just in the ab though. Like when you use the ab crunch right there along with this torso cut, you do get a little more range of movement, so that's good. And there is a swivel, and there is a drop down right here in the leg, so you can drop that down, and the leg kicks up a lot. So that leg kicks up a good amount. And back, I mean, the leg looks like it could probably rotate all the way around if you really want. Let me see if I can. Yep. Yeah, so there's a good range of movement right here in that leg. If you see right there, there is like a thigh cut, so it allows it to swivel. Double knee joint, there is a swivel right here at the boot. Nice ankle pivot, toe articulation. There is a good amount of articulation here, and I am pretty impressed with this. So let's go ahead and get into these accessories that he comes with. And so for accessories, he comes with 3 alternate faces. Well, he comes with 4 faces, technically. The one that I have on the figure, the one where he's got like a little smirk. He's got a screaming head, got a serious frown going on there. Then you got a angry expression going on. This where he's gritting his teeth. And to swap the faces, it's pretty simple. If you have an SH Figuarts figure, it's just like that. You take that front hairpiece off right here. Pull that off. That's what it looks like right there. So you just pull this out. And the head just came off the body. Pull that off. Now let's put this one on. So we're just going to take this, put that in there like that. That in. Put the head back on. There we go. There you go, Vegeta is all angry and pissed off. So yeah, that's how you swap the faces on this. And for accessories, you get a bunch of alternate hands. And so on the figure, I have these fists. You get 2 sets of these fighting pose hands. You get 2 sets of these like key blast hands. You get 2 sets of these wide spread hands. And for the last set of hands, you get this one right here where it's like another set of like wide spread, almost like he's like holding something. And then you also get this cool accessory right here where he's crossing his arms. And to put this on, it's pretty simple. So you would just undo that. Pull the arms off. Put this one on. Then plug this one on. Plug that in there, and there you go. Vegeta crossing his arms, looking angry and everything. But yeah, so that's really cool. I love that accessory. Then lastly, you get this cool stand. So yeah, that is the figure. And if you look, I haven't panel lined it or anything or painted anything. And there's no stickers that comes with this either. So that's really cool. But so if you really wanted to go the extra mile and do some panel lining to bring out some more of these details, I think that would look sick. And one thing I'm thinking about doing is maybe painting the hair gold. Like, I'm gonna put a picture up right here of the old Irwin Toys Dragon Ball figures where they had like the metallic gold hair. I might try and do something like that with this figure. I think that would look really cool. So yeah, and if I do it, I'll post pictures on my social media so you can follow me there. But yeah. Let's go ahead and get into the size comparison to see how this figure scales with other action figures. Alright, and here we are at the size comparison. And as we bring out the measuring tape here, it looks like Vegeta is standing... So he's around like 5 inches to the top of the head to just over 6.5 inches to the top of the hair. I have right here the Super Saiyan 4 Goku from SH Figuarts. Now, if you're looking at his hands and his expression, why it's a little weird, I had him on my shelf in the Kamehameha pose, so that's why he's like that. And then to compare him to another model kit, here he is next to the Master Grade Heavy Arms Custom. Let's take him out of the way. And for a 6-inch scale figure, here he is next to the Lightning Collection Ryu Power Ranger. And so for the pros of this kit is very easy to build. I did not have any issues putting this kit together. There's not that many pieces, so it's not complicated at all. The articulation is really good. I love the articulation in this thing. As I was getting some of these poses together, I just couldn't stop myself. I just kept messing with this model kit and I just kept putting them in cool poses. There are no stickers with this, and that is a huge plus. And for a model kit, this thing has some pretty good sculpted detail in these muscles. I really like it, and I love the face sculpts. The face sculpts look really good. And also price is awesome on this. It's only around $30. For everything you're getting with this, and for such a fun, quick build, $30 is worth it in my opinion. And then for cons, the nub stress marks are really hard to remove and get rid of, where they're not even visible at all. Like, I can sand them down to where the part's smooth, but the stress marks are still visible, and it's just a pain to try to get rid of that stress mark there. And then the head keeps popping off. Whenever I try to articulate the head in any way at all, the head just pops off. Now, it can just be put back on very easily, but it's still just frustrating having a head fall off a lot. And here's Vegeta fully customized. I was actually able to fully customize this figure by doing a little bit of paint aligning here and there on the armor, and then also painting their hair gold, because I really wanted that Irwin Toys feel to this. And I think it turned out sick. So I thought I wasn't going to be able to do this before the video went up, but I was able to actually customize it and finish it just before this video went up. So I'm throwing this in at the very end. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And so of course I'm going to have links to this model kit down in the description below. So that's going to do it for my review. I'm DudeRetro, and I'll see you next time.